Good evening, my fellow viewers. Welcome back to another episode of our series. It's been a minute since I did an intro here, but in this episode, we are going to be working on the village, terraforming, and getting ready for our next building project. I'm so excited to get into it, so without any further delays, welcome back to a beginner's trilogy. So where we left off last time, we explored the world, found ourselves plenty of allays to keep us company. They're a bit noisy and they don't really know where they're going, but that's alright. We found plenty of amazing looking terrain. Sadly no cherry wood, which was kind of like the whole reason for the expedition. But that's okay, because in this episode, we're not going to need cherry wood. I just wanted it to fill that gap. We are going to start work on the village, because I think it's a long time due for it to be finished. So to do the project, we're going to need plenty of materials to build up the houses. But first we got to do terraforming, of course. And the most ideal thing would be that we have shulker boxes that we can store all the items in and carry on over so it's easy to transport. However, that requires us to beat the Ender Dragon, go to the end, which requires the Nether, which requires diamond armor, because I suck at beating the dragon. It's a whole mess. Having a Elytra and shulker boxes would be nice, but I think for this project, it'll be better if we have pretty much nothing. No Elytra, no shulker boxes, just struggle. But what I think I'm going to do is maybe have a basement area of the warehouse. I'm not going to really build it up yet, but have a nether portal down the basement so I could have another portal linked up to the starter area, to the village, to the mines, so we could get everywhere in relative ease. So I don't think we have any obsidian. Where would I even put obsidian? There it is. Yep. We only got 3 pieces, so we're going to need a lot more obsidian to be able to build up the nether portal so that we can link them, and so that way we can easily transport our items. Speaking of diamond armor though, we are level 30, so we can use the enchanting table for one of the pieces of armor. And it doesn't matter what enchant we got, because there's been an enchanted book inside my inventory for the past few episodes, and one of the villager trades that I unlocked was a protection 4 book. Which is going to be extremely handy to get ourselves protection on our armor so we don't die. So here we are at our little lava lake where I've just been getting obsidian. We'll build a dripstone lava farm eventually, but for now we need at least 16 pieces of obsidian to be able to get everything we need. So yeah, let's just get this out of the way. So there we go, 17 pieces of obsidian later, we can make our nether portals to be able to get between the warehouse and the village in a timely manner. I don't know if it will save time or not. I guess I'll have to time that a bit off cam just to see if it actually is worth it or not. But in any case, it will be useful for now. And the most ideal thing would be if I were to get to the nether roof to be able to link the portals in a straight line. But I don't really have the materials to do that at the moment. Because to get on top of the nether roof, you need just a ladder and an ender pearl. But to break the bedrock so you could get back down requires a bunch of gunpowder for... Well, I guess I do have quite a bit of gunpowder. Never mind, maybe I could build some TNT and get to the nether roof. You know what? I'm going to go to a creative world. I'm going to practice breaking bedrock, and I think we'll make our way up there. Because we don't have any ender pearls. Alright, we have 1 ender pearl, and with that we should be able to get to the nether roof, maybe? I don't know. And we could start linking up portals to make going between the world easier to get our projects done in a more timely manner. So, I guess I'll be back, and next time you see me, I will be in the nether attempting to get to the roof. Whether I succeed or fail, We'll find out. So here we are. I got super lucky. I simply just staircased up and started digging around, and I thought it'd take me a while to find the spot, but I instantly found it. We are looking for a spot like this one. We also got to mark down the coordinates, so hold up. Those are the coordinates to this spot, and all I gotta do is climb up the ladder and boop. We are now... That was a terrifying noise. On the nether roof. Let's mark it with the piston. Now let's grab our netherrack, and I've gone ahead and pre-marked the coordinates to the home portal. So I gotta do a little bit of math, because if you didn't know, 1 block in the nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. So we just gotta do 38 divided by 8, which will be 4.75, which I'll just round up. And then 136, which is exactly 17. So those are the coordinates I need to go to now. Here we go. The piston is over there to get out of the nether roof, and our portal to get back home is right here. So let's go and build it up. We'll make it look pretty later, but if we go through here, we should be back at home. Perfect. And of course, it's nighttime. It's always nighttime. Alright, so now what we need to do, so we have a way to get back down, is that we need to break the bedrock. And to do that, I've gone and grabbed the materials. So what you're going to need is a sideways piston like that, piece of obsidian here, and here, a lever, 2 pieces of TNT, and I forgot a trapdoor. One moment. This is why I linked up the portal. I knew I'd forget something. Alright, I got trapdoor like that. Let's go and primitively flip it down, because what we're going to have to do, flip the lever so it connects the TNT, extend the piston. We're going to crouch down here and spam right click right there to place down the piston to try and break the bedrock. But to make that easier, wrong thing. But to make that easier, we are going to rebind our right click. I'm just going to do it to G because all my other buttons nearby are used. And what that will do is make it to where we can place blocks really fast, which is extremely useful to getting this trick to work very efficiently. So let's go ahead and do our first try. And that was a fail. You'll know you succeeded if you hear the piston extend as it breaks, as it blows up. So let's go ahead, try again. Failed again. I got one more try. Come on. Oh, and I lost the lever. Whoops. Alright, well, give me a minute. I guess I'll make more TNT while I'm at it, because I'm probably going to fail this more. Aren't you just fancy with your enchanted leather armor and an iron shovel? Oh, I got your pants. Alright, take 3. Pull the lever. Come on, come on, come on. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. I heard the piston extend. And there we go. Let's rebind our key real quick. Alright, so just like that, we have access to the nether roof to get up and down and to link our portals. Which I wasn't expecting to be able to do in this episode, but plans change, things change, and I should probably mark this down. So now that we have access to the nether roof and our portals linked up, what I'm going to do is go ahead and place the portal in the warehouse and over by the village, and I'll bring you guys back and we could start getting work on the project, because linking up nether portals is not the theme of the episode, so I'm just going to quickly do that. Probably link one up to the skeleton farm too, because walking all the way over there is annoying. So let's start linking up our portals and I will be right back. So here we are on the nether roof. I have built a portal for the skeleton farm, the warehouse, start area, and the village. Now, this is all extremely temporary. They look really bad because this is not how it's going to look in the end. I'll have to make a nether hub. I don't have designs quite at the moment, but we'll figure that out as we go. I snuck the portal in just below this little hill, and I grabbed a bunch of dirt, which is the only dirt I have. I guess I should have grabbed some grass, but that's okay. Iron farm's working, and if we go ahead and head into free cam, this is what we have to work with. So we have all these terrible pathways, this arch area, and a bunch of buildings to get out with the villager breeder. What I plan on doing is connecting this bit of land, stretch it on down here, just have a nice hill that rolls on up there, and carry it on over, maybe down here, maybe, or have it go towards top area, or just have it this little plateau. Smooth this area out, gonna have to knock this building out, cover up all these random holes, and then with this hilly area, it's gotta smooth it out because it's a bit rough and jagged. But first what I gotta do is remove these pathways, because they don't look good at the moment, and if we get rid of them, it could give us a better look on how we can terraform here soon. And I also got to get rid of this railway system. So let's just put on some music and I'll see you guys on the other side. So, I knew whenever I built the nether portals that some of the ladies accidentally escaped, and I guess this is where one of them went. You're with me now, buddy. Welcome to the terraforming team. So there we go. That's the village D path. Of course, I missed a bit here and there, but I'll work on that as we go along, building our own pathways and our own houses and shops and whatnot. And as you can tell, it looks very, very strange. And so now all we gotta do now is take our lay friend back to the warehouse, grab a bit of stone and some more dirt, because I used up almost all of it. Well, actually, never mind, I still have quite a bit. And then I just gotta smooth this area out because the terrain over here is a absolute mess. So let's go grab some materials. Let's go back over our plan, and we could do another time lapse of me fixing up the terrain. So I'll see you all here in a minute. So I've gathered up a bunch of stone and grass, and what I'm going to be doing is connecting this piece of land down to there to have a pathway that slopes on up to here. I'm going to smoothen out the terrain throughout here. I'm going to fix up this little middle pathway by just filling it in, probably flatten it out, and basically all I need to do is just flatten this area out a lot so I can put a lot of buildings, a lot of walls, and a lot of pathways to get through here. And we also got to remove this. So let's go ahead and put back on some music, and let's just get straight into terraforming, shall we? Really? Well, I have a little bit of a setback. I am almost completely out of dirt, which is a problem I was expecting to have, but still annoying nonetheless. So what I'm going to do is grind for dirt, and I think the way I'm going to do is just go underneath this plains, or maybe over there, I don't know. But what I'll do, I'll just dig on the ground and then just dig a bunch of dirt. That's the plan I have. But until then, before I grind that, I have made quite a lot of progress on this little sloped hill. It's not perfect yet. I think it looks good, but there's still, of course, work to be done. This side is still unfinished due to our setbacks, but I think it's looking really good. But all in all, I think it's coming out really, really well. And once we finish this little portion, gotta work on this little pathway area, make it look good. Flatten this area out so it's nice and smooth and get rid of the rail. And then overall, just flatten out the area, make it nice and smooth. I know I've gone over that like 4 times, but I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. So let's get straight back into the time lapse when I have the materials. So many stacks of dirt later, and a bit of work, I am quite happy with how the terraforming is coming out. Now there is still a lot of work that needs to get done to make it look, you know, good, but I'm happy with the progress we have. And the reason I'm stopping is because we're running low on video time, but next episode we're going to start tearing down the buildings, finishing up terraforming, and getting to work on building our own village, which I'm really excited to do. So with all of that out of the way, that is going to do it for this episode. I'm quite happy with the terraforming we've done. I think it's turned out super well. I'm really glad with the progress we've made. My inventory is an absolute mess, but thankfully we have the warehouse that's behind me to store all of our items. And in the next episode, we can get started on tearing down all these buildings and constructing our own village, which I'm super excited to do. And I can't wait for you guys to join me in the next episode of A Beginner's Trilogy. Goodbye.